Hi, good morning, beautiful people. My name is Dr. Tunde Abimbola, and today I will be talking about study in Italy. Study in Italy. As we all know, Italy is one of the European countries, which is also part of the Schengen area, which means that you can travel from Italy to some other European country within the European Union and also the Schengen zone with just one single visa. That enables you to go into about 27 countries within the Schengen zone. So, but away from that, I want to talk about how students can go to Italy to study. How students can go to Italy to study. I'll be very, very brave in this conversation because there's something that is peculiar to most European countries when you are going to study there. And that is you, especially if you are from Africa, precisely Nigeria, you need to authenticate your results. If it is first degree, second degree, or you are going for your PhD, you need to authenticate your certificate at the Ministry of Education and also at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. That is peculiar to most of European countries. And also you also need to do a form of translation. You also need to translate those certificates and transcripts into their local language. So that can be done before you go. That needs to be done before you go to legalize your document at the embassy of Italy. So they have an embassy of Italy in Lagos, Lagos, Nigeria. They have an embassy there. They also have an embassy in Abuja. Any one of them that is closer to you, you can do this legalization. But first, you need to authenticate at the Ministry of Education. You also need to authenticate at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs before you proceed to either the Lagos Embassy or the Abuja Embassy for your legalization. So basically, there are a lot of private, public, and public university in Italy, very, very cheap and affordable. A lot of them are very cheap. A lot of them are very, very affordable. There are schools below €1,000. There are schools below €1,000. There are schools slightly above. Then also you can also get scholarship. There are a lot of scholarship. They too offer a lot of scholarships. So there are a lot of scholarship in Europe. And Italy is one of those countries that provides students, African students, with various forms of scholarship. So these are things you can also take advantage of, to go in, study, do your programs, either at first degree level, master's level, and also at for language courses. So, but again, you also need to have proof of fund. If you look at some previous videos I've done where I spoke about Russia do not need proof of fund. For now, as at now, there's no need for proof of fund. But for Italy, you need proof of fund. Proof of fund. Proof of fund shows that you have money in your account that you can use, just so that you take care of yourself. If you are not a scholarship student, money that you need for your accommodation, money that you need for your feeding, just so that you will not become a nuisance in the country. So you need to show proof of fund, in your bank account. You need to show either your pay slip, your bank statement, and then if there's a sponsor sponsoring you, those sponsors also need to show that they have enough money in their bank account to take care of your stay in that country. So the country is just doing all this to protect themselves, just so that you are not a nuisance. So these are some of those things you need to take cognizance of before you make your application. So as simple as that, I know there are a lot of, when I use the word as simple as that, it may not be that simple, but again, it is what you can do on your own. You don't necessarily need an agent to do it for you. All as far you have a system and internet connectivity, you can go online, make your application, submit to this school. So typically, the resumption is around September for some schools, September, October for some schools, mostly September for some schools. Your application window opens typically around April, May, every year. So you can put in your application via a scholarship seeker. You can also try to seek that scholarship on time. So these are some of those things you need to know. If you are a diligent person, you are somebody that pay attention to detail, you are somebody that is careful, you can put in your application yourself to some of these schools when the window opens and then start to follow through. So, but for Italy, some of those schools take application fee. There are some that do not take application fee. So you need to pay application fee to submit your application, but those applications are relatively low. It's not something very huge. Some take $50, 50 euro or below. But then you need to put in your application before they process your admission. If you are diligent, you are consistent, you will then get your visa, and you can put all these documents together. So that is what we have for you for today. I will encourage you to subscribe to the channel for more tips for countries that you can go to as an extending student, from Africa and other Asian countries or other European countries, wherever you want to come from. But these are typically guides that can help you to know what you do for you to